really quick. All right, so I have my coffee. I don't think there's any more. Oh, there's a little bit in there. All right, got a little bit of coffee. Got the beats this morning. I want to talk a little bit about the morning ritual. Right now, we're all human beings. We're going to fall off, jump on it, fall off, jump on it. But the goal is to stay consistent, to make it part of your core, kind of like drinking water, making your coffee, going to the restroom, brushing your teeth, combing your hair, taking showers, all that normal stuff that we learned when we were growing up, right, as little kids. And then being indoctrinated into school, and then into a job, into a job, and then you forget about all the things that were special to you, right? And why you wanted to, be an astronaut or be a police officer, or be a fireman, or be whatever, an entertainer. Who knows what it was when you were younger? But there's something magical that clicked inside your body. There's something that God gave you, a God-given talent that God gave you, and got fired up on certain things. There's certain things that you can do. And for certain people, right? Whether it's, numbers, books, reading, people, academics, right? Everybody has something magical inside them that they need to bring forward. And sometimes when you're younger, it's there. And it's inside your core and it's always there. It's a matter of changing your mindset and doing certain things in a certain way to get that stuff back, right? And sometimes it'll come back and sometimes it'll never come back because we get stuck in the abyss of life, stuck in the abyss of the universe. And hey, we figure, hey, this is it. This is what it's all about, I guess, right? I'm stuck in this job. I'm stuck in this career, stuck in this life that I live in. It is what it is until you decide that it is not what it is anymore and you decide to change it, okay? That's something that happened to me when I got started in 2003 in regards to real estate and working a 80, 90-hour job gig, doing that and raising a family and kids and a wife and getting married and doing all that good stuff that mortals do, right? Because when I was younger, I didn't feel like a mortal, right? I felt like I was immortal, right? I had superhuman powers, right? That's the stuff that makes people succeed in life. Not knowing that, and not knowing that builds character. That helps you build character, whether it's going out and playing baseball, football, sports, something that's going to bring out the magic inside of you. And that's what this mindset is all about. Wanted to get on here and share that mindset and share how powerful it is to send out the frequencies throughout the United States and the world, the universe, because that's our part. We're doing our part. I'm doing my part to help our fellow Americans, and that's a choice. It's not something I have to do, not something we have to do. It's a choice that God put on my plate and decided to say, hey, maybe you need to do this. This is your jam. This is your calling. And here we are talking to you across the United States and the world. Watch the video. Save it. If it inspires you, awesome. Continue to reach out to us. See if we're a good fit. See if we can work together. Or just continue to watch the videos. Go to the blog. Go to Spotify. Watch the videos and take some of the juicy nuggets that will always be dropping on the table. And something's a little bit different every day because we got 19 years of accumulated experience, another 20 years, right, from the lending and mortgage and real estate side, right, from my wonderful wife, Liz, at the end of the day, and others that we work with throughout the United States. So I want to say, first and foremost, bless all past, current, and future mentees of America, right? Bless you with abundance, prosperity, health, and wealth. I want to bless the brands, AHA Americans Helping Americans, AMPLive, the American Mentee program, AMPLive Media, VIP execs, and VIP lenders, okay? So hopefully you're doing what you need to do. But the first one is your morning ritual, right? Now, I do have a morning ritual, and everybody who comes aboard in one of our programs, whether it's one-on-one mentoring, coaching, or 30-day challenge, right? We always got to, first order of the day is get this all fixed, right? Get this focused on some mindset. A morning ritual does work. It helps you. It doesn't have to be a job, but at the end of the day, remember, it's your time. If you can't give yourself an hour, then you got some problems. Definitely get that. I like to pray throughout the day. I like to talk to God. I like to pray on thoughts and things. If we get stuck, sit, meditate, visualize, and believe it or not, I'm not going to lie, right? God produces. The universe produces. If you do things in a certain way, and it feels like magic, it's not, because you're the magic in this. You're the magic in this, right? We all are. We all have those superpowers inside of us to do those certain things. And then when you pray on it, and then all of a sudden it happens. When it doesn't, it just means, hey, you're not connected properly. God says you're not ready for it. And you just have to wait and get frustrated I like to just say, hey, put it on the table and let God do his thing. As long as I show up to the party and do what I need to do, things will flow. And you can't push. You can't push the magic, right? It's impossible, right? The hardest thing to do is think, and to think for thoughts, and to sit down and read and contemplate and connect with yourself, the universe, the world, God, your mind, body, and soul. And I never used to be like that. That stuff used to just come natural to me when I was younger, only because I was connected. I've always been connected because maybe my brain was wired a little bit different. It still is, right? But now, knowing through the years of the last cycle and finally dipping into that in 2003 until now, I'm going, wow, okay, is there really a way to do things in a certain way to get an outcome? Can you do things in a certain way to help yourself? Can you have an awesome day every single day out of your life, right? And the answer to that is yes. It's all based on here. It's based on your mind and your mindset. First thing, morning ritual, right? I don't have it out. I didn't bring it out, but there's some videos on it that we've done in the past. 300 things from God, right? Is the grass just as green right where you're standing? Yes, it is, right? The grass isn't always greener on the other side of the fence because you're watching and paying attention to the Joneses. Who gives a shit what they drive? Who cares what house they live in? Who cares how much money you think or they say they have? Does not fucking matter. The bottom line is what matters, what's in your heart, what's in you. What matters to you? What's going to make you happy at the end of the day? Are you following your passions? Do you have a passion job? Can you get up every day and go, you know what? I'm cool. I'm good with myself. I can sleep at night. I feel good about myself. And do a job that if you weren't getting paid to do, you would do anyways. That's a passion job. That's what I had when I was younger, and that's what I have now. In between there, it wasn't a passion job. It was just like, got to get in and do what society says to do. Get a job, get married, have kids, right? And bills and all kinds of other shit that goes with it, and get in debt. Well, all that good shit, right? And but that's following the path of a job or the path of a sheep. But I've always been a maverick, even when I was younger and I was going to school. You know, if you couldn't keep me busy, I'd probably get in trouble. If you couldn't keep me busy, I was doing something. If you couldn't keep me busy, I would, yes, not argue with the teacher, but I would call them on their shit. And that's just the way I've always been. And I call people, and I still do this to this day, and I call you on your shit. You can call me on my shit. I don't care. All right? If it's right, it's right. And I'll be the first one to say, I am wrong, right? You are right. But it takes a process to make that happen. It's like what's the thing? The war of words, the art of war, all that good stuff, right? It just comes natural over a period of time. And I want to help you with that. I want to help you out there if you're having a hard time in real estate. You're having a hard time with your mindset. You're having a hard time with your clouded brain. I get it. We all get that. Even myself, going to be, I'm just not feeling something in the air today. What the hell is it, right? And the goal is, do I step out and get into that world, or do I go in and work on myself today? And those are the things that you got to understand and learn about. Frequency, right? Visualization, scribing and writing stuff down like a madman or a mad woman, and write those things down and then go back and look at it and go, wow, that's amazing. Did I write that shit? I can't understand it, right? But kind of, sort of. Or let me, oh yeah, okay, that's what it says. All right, great. That is awesome. And then you look at stuff or write down goals from 10 years ago and then look at them now and go, shit, did I achieve those or not? Did I achieve those? And that's like the 300 things from God. It's part of my goals, right? My goals started off in 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, way too many, right? But then you start condensing them. You got to condense those goals into micro goals. So you have micro goals that will take you to your goals, and then bigger goals, and then long-time life goals, right? People ask me, hey, what's your New Year's resolution? Don't have one anymore, right? The New Year's resolution is every day is the goal to get to where I need to get to by doing things in a certain way, and keep on rocking and rolling, and not listen to people's shit, not listen to people's negativity, and moving forward. Yes, sometimes to being stubborn to a point of going, shit, you miss opportunities because you don't want to give certain things up. But that's a totally different jam based on what I do and what we do, or even maybe you're having that situation, right? You feel you got this, you want to do this, you want certain things, you got your baby, you're working on your baby, and it's your thing. What I mean by business, baby, I mean business. And you're like, do I want to share this with these people? Are they going to take it from me? And that's what it was last cycle, right? This cycle, it's all open. It's all open, but it's a seclusion thing, right? Because it's a selection process to come aboard our one-on-one mentoring program. And I didn't even get into like an introduction because I didn't want to, for the simple reason I just want to make this all about mindset. Not here to pitch you anything. The mind thing is if I can help you in any way. Mindset is super important. 99% of this business and any business that you do in life is mindset, mindset, mindset. Read. To do what? To get your mindset to a level at a higher, so you're vibrating at a higher frequency than your fellow people, fellow Americans. Okay, and they're going to take it a certain way, like, hey, you got an ego now. I noticed that things are changing in your life. Why are you acting like this? Who, you think you're better than me? It has nothing to do with that. It just happens that you're vibrating at a higher frequency. You see things at a different light because your eyes are open. I was saying that earlier to my daughter today. I say, hey, you know what? It's dark in here. What the hell, right? If you always want to be in the light, then you have to be the light, become the light. Because if you are the light and others, they're going to be drawn to you. And if you are the light, it's impossible for the dark to come in. Can it come in? Of course, but that's a choice. But if you are the light, then there is no darkness. If that makes sense, right? I'm going to get all, it's not even Sunday. I'm going to start preaching on you, okay? But the bottom line is that it's true. Try to be the light in everything you do. We're all going to fall into the darkness at the end of the day, sooner or later, right? But it happens. It's called life. Just depends on how we, let me do this real quick, frame certain things in our mind. What time is it? All right, I got to go. I got to roll because we got a call. Got a couple of things here I just want to share with you. Mindset. Super important. Pick up the book, Think and Grow Rich. Awesome book. Pick up the second book, 17. I call it the 17 Principles of Success. So yeah, I renamed the title, right? It's actually the 17 Principles of Personal Achievement by Napoleon Hill. Awesome book. Use it as a business reference. When I started in the last cycle, I fired it back up, looking at it again, going through it and going, this is interesting. Looking at a lot of the stuff that I wrote in the corners. I put dates on there. I signed certain things saying this is what I was going to do to bring into my core, right? It's a beautiful thing. Grab the book, 17 Principles of Personal Achievement. It's a great book. Use it as your business Bible, not to replace your regular Bible. But jump on that thing, grab it, absorb it, make it your core. I guarantee it's going to change your life. It did change my life because I've seen those things happen, and I continue to see them happen in my life every single day. I was actually meditating today and just praying and having a lot of gratitude for my life and the things in my life and my health and things of that nature and my family and everything, and reaching out and thinking for thoughts. And I was connecting with the universe, with God, my mind, body, and soul. And a little lizard rolls up into the backyard, sits there, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to focus on this lizard. I'm going to go ahead and meditate. Now, I know I probably say this because I think I'm crazy, right? But I'm like, okay, I'm going to connect. I'm connect with God, and you know what? I'm going to connect with the lizard, and see if I can get him to. And of course, it's could be chance, coincidence. There's no such thing as coincidence. It's all bullshit, right? Everything's intentional, and you get an end result. I said, see if that lizard's going to look at me. If he looks at me, I'm going to say, hey, man, I'm on the right track today. God's talking to me, right? Or maybe I'm talking to the lizard, right? I probably would say, they're going to think I'm crazy, right? But the bottom line, fucking lizard turned his head, looked at me, and I'm like, hey, man, let's go. I'm on the right path. I feel awesome today. It's those little things that are trigger points that are not coincidences. Those are things that are happening in your life because your eyes are open. God has opened your eyes. Your eyes are open, so these things are going to come on your table. That's when you want to strike, kind of like the Vegas thing. Now it's time to go to Vegas, right? You're vibrating where you need to be. And can you vibrate even higher? Of course you can. The goal is that personal achievement, to rise and rise and rise as high as you can go and stay there. Success is different for everybody, right? But that's that. 300 things from God. I put that in my goals, and I go, man, how the hell am I going to think of 300 things that I want from God? Is it okay to ask for things from God? Of course it is, right? People like to pray, and they only pray when they need something. Oh my God, help me this because of that and that. Boy, you start praying. How about praying every single day? How about having a conversation with your higher power every day inside your mind, inside of life, inside the frequency of the world and the universe? Go for it. It'll help change your life. So I wrote down 300 things. Matter of fact, I don't even know if it's 300 things, but it's a full damn page of all kinds of stuff that I want from God. And I write and I write, and I guarantee it, in 10% of it will come true when you read it in about a year. But you keep reading them and reading them and reading them because it's manifest into your mind. Your mind and thought, your thoughts are things. They will manifest into stuff, right? There's a thinking process. There's things that you do in a certain way. If you do those things, they will manifest. I'm not going to lie. It's weird. It's trippy, but it's true. It's just the way the world works. And that's why the government and the world and all these so-called elites want to suppress the frequency of Americans and people in the world. Their goal is to keep that frequency low, so you resonate low, so you stay like a zombie, so you have your eyes closed, so you do not wake up like the Matrix crap. A lot of these movies are based on propaganda and real shit at the end of the day, okay? Now, I know there's a call that's going to be rocking and rolling a couple of minutes, so I'm going to wrap this up to 300 things from God. Write them down. Doesn't matter what they are. Just write, and then make them part of your goals, okay? As far as the grass is green on the other side, or the grass is green right where you're standing, it's true. I don't know where I learned that from a long time ago, and that's probably just by thinking, going, hey, I try this, I do this, it's not working because my eyes are closed, and God said you're not ready yet, and I'm going to go try what this person's doing. I'm going to try what they're doing. I'm going to go try that. And it doesn't pan out, right? The grass is just as green because that's their grass. They're rocking and rolling their grass. And you're going to go try to do what they're doing and jump on their grass? Now, you can, but by the time you go over there and you're on their side of the grass, now that's just as green right where you're standing. It can happen. But what I'm saying is, don't worry about the Joneses. Don't worry about anybody. Put your head down and grind until you're rocking and rolling. You're helping people and you're helping your fellow Americans. I always say, how many Americans have you helped today? How many Americans have you helped in your lifetime? If it's zero, then you need to get out and start helping your fellow Americans. Help a bunch of people, and you will get to where you want to get to. We are on a cause and mission. We want to work with you. We want to help you. If you like this video and others, I'm going to say, hey, this is basically what we like to call the AMPLify Real Estate Show with your host. That's right, Erick Paul from Americans Helping Americans, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track together with you. And AMPLify, the American Mentee Program, the only program of its kind on the entire planet, where we train and mentor you 7 days a week if needed, okay? No bullshit involved, no drama involved, right? Powered by AMPLify Media, marketing and media company, where we love marketing. I love marketing. It's been my first love, and here we are doing this now, sharing this across the United States and the world on video. Beautiful thing, right? And VIP execs, VIP lender, if you're looking to become a real estate agent, give us a holler. If you're already a real estate agent and you're not happy, give us a holler. If you want to become a lender or hard money, any of that stuff, give us a holler. If you're an investor and you want to invest and you just want to write a check and get a check back, we'd love to speak with you. If you're looking for inventory, become a VIP exclusive buyer with us, whether you want 1 or 100 properties, single family, multifamily, you want doors, you want apartment buildings, you want hotels, motels, you let us know. Everything under the sun comes down the wire like a giant funnel and comes through the funnel throughout the United States with our mentees across the United States. And if we decide to work with you or you work with us in whatever area, even if it's like Tennessee and you're going, I'm buying properties, then we will put money. We'll go attorney to attorney, or we'll go video to video. We will paper up and we'll do some business together. Because we're awesome at finding properties. We're awesome at negotiating at properties. And whether it's cash or terms or subject to existing financing options, you name it, we're one of the best out there doing this in the United States of America, if not the world, okay? It's because we love what we do. I love what we do. Without further ado, rock and roll in all that you do. In God we trust as always. United we stand. Wake up, okay? Wake up across the United States of America. All right, the passion's inside of you. If you need some help bringing that out, give us a holler, okay? Go to AMPLify.net, AmericansHelpingAmericans.net. You can check out Spotify, the AMPLify Real Estate Show. Go to Spotify and punch in that stuff, or punch in AMPLify. You might find it. It should be there. Go to the blog. Reach out anytime. PM us. Go to a Facebook group, or there should be some links down there. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You want to book a call with me? There's a link there. Book a call. I'll answer any and all questions we possibly can. If it's not me, then it'll be someone else who'll get a hold of me. Go to the Facebook PM. Someone on our staff in California or Northern California will reach out, and we love to speak with you. Okay? So have an awesome, awesome day. Like I mentioned before, rock and roll in everything that you do, because you are a winner. You are the best of the best if you want to be. Remember, mindset is super, super powerful. Get the books, read them. They're awesome, and make them part of your core. Just don't read the shit. Read it and take it into action, right? Be coachable, follow directions, take action. You're going to get results. Where the disconnect is in this industry is where people forget, hey, what do we do? What do I do? Right? They're giving you half of the horse, videos and PDFs and stuff, right? This is true one-on-one mentoring. We love to work with you. We are looking for good people across the United States of America, like I mentioned. Have an awesome, awesome week. July's wrapping up. Summer's here, right? Let's do what we need to do. And we love to speak with you. Without further ado, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.